Hey everyone, so this week's theme is to do a winter eye tutorial, and I actually filmed this video for my main channel as well, so if you see it on my main channel as well as the collab, that is why. But I created this look using a MAC Tone Gray quad. If you have really similar colors, you can use those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so this is what my finished eye looks like, and I think it's so dramatic and really pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this eye. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eye, and I'm just using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but you can take any primer that you have. Okay, next I'm going to be taking Bare Study Paint Pot from MAC, and basically this is just going to add a nice light base for the gray shadows to stick onto, and it's really going to make like that lighter gray eyeshadow pop, if you can see on my lid. So I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. Something I don't normally do with my paint pots, but I did it for this tutorial, is I'm going to bring it into my tear duct, and I do have mascara on like the side of my finger. I don't know why, but I do. Probably from this eye, but I don't know. But I'm just going to bring this around into my tear duct because I am going to be putting shadow there. So I do want that shadow to get more brightened, and I do want it to stick. So that's all I'm doing for as far as like bases and primers. Next, I'm going to be taking my MAC Tone Gray quad, and I don't really know the order of the names, but if you look at the quad like this, when you open it, you have a nice light color, then a gray, and then a darker gray, and then like a smoked out blue. I actually have a blue similar to this, but I'm just going to be taking all the colors in this quad, and I'm also going to be taking one more MAC shadow, but that part is completely optional. So I'm just going to start off by taking a flat shader brush. This is just a MAC 239, not 229. And I'm going to be taking this light gray right here, and I'm really going to pack this color onto my brush and then just tap off any extra so you don't get any fallout onto your face. And I'm going to apply this all over the lid. Okay, so once that's placed all over your lid, I'm then going to be taking the darker gray in this quad, and I'm going to be taking the MAC 217 crease brush, and I'm just going to grab that onto the tip of it, like so, and I'm just going to place this right into the crease, but I'm not going to make it as defined. I'm going to blend it out, but it's going to be like a really, really light contrast to the crease, if you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to lightly place this into the crease. And then I'm just going to be taking a blending brush, and I'm going to go ahead and blend this out. Once that's all set, I'm just going to take the white in the palette, and I'm pretty sure that this is the color called a warmer white, just because that name is pretty self-explanatory. But I'm going to be taking this on a Bare Minerals Full Contour Shadow Brush. It's just a really big fluffy shadow brush, and I'm going to place this underneath the brow bone. Okay, so that's it for like the eyeshadows out of this quad, but the next step that's kind of optional that you can do that I like to do is I'm going to be taking Floof from MAC, and this is a Frost, and it is just a nice pearly kind of pinky white, and I'm taking that on an angled brush. And like I said, this step is completely optional, so you don't have to do this at all, but if you just have any like pearly white, I do recommend doing it, or even like a white eyeliner I think would work really great too. I'm just going to place this in the inner tear duct and kind of bring up my lid a little bit, and this is just going to kind of help open up your eyes a little bit more, and I think it really helps with opening up the eyes and just really completing the look. So I'm just going to go in and do this. So that is it for the eyeshadows, and now I'm just going to take a liquid liner. This is the Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I'm just going to line a very, very thin line of liquid liner to my upper lash line. So what I'm going to do is just take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0, and I'm just going to line from the center of my lower lash line and out, and this is just going to kind of help create a more defined eye. So I'm just going to apply this to about right there, and then I'm also going to line the upper lash line. Next, I'm just going to take the eyelash curler, and I'm just going to curl my lashes. And then I'm going to take my MAC Hot and Naughty Lash, and I'm going to take the pink side first, and this side is for more natural looking lashes, and I'm going to apply a nice thin coat of this. So once that has dried a little bit, I'm going to take the purple side and just apply more thicker lashes. So that is it for the eyes. Okay, and for cheeks, I'm first just going to apply a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to be using my NARS Laguna bronzer. It's just right here, and I'm actually going to be taking a bigger brush, one that looks like this, and I'm just going to tap it in there and tap off any extra. And since this is a little bit darker look, it's going to wash me out a lot, so that's why I'm applying bronzer. So I'm just going to kind of contour underneath my cheekbones and give me higher cheekbones, and then I'm also just going to apply this around my temples, and then just kind of down my neck so it doesn't look like I have one color on my face and then one color on my neck. So I'm just going to go in and apply this. Okay, and for blush, I'm just going to take a very little bit of the, sorry, I didn't mean to blind you. I'm going to take a little bit of the Orgasm, and I'm just going to take a very, very little bit of this on my brush. Smile, and I'm going to apply this a little bit above the bronzer. Okay, and then I'm just going to highlight a little bit, and I'm just going to be taking my MAC Skin Finish Natural, or not Skin Finish Natural, my MAC Skin Finish in By Candlelight, or Mineralized Skin Finish. What was I saying? MAC Skin Finish? Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is in By Candlelight. You can use any highlighting powder you have, or if you have High Beam, you can use that, or just like any maybe light shimmering eyeshadow you can use too. So I'm just going to take this on a smaller brush, and I'm going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. So that is it for the face, and for lips, I only have on chapstick because my lips are very chapped, so they're giving more of a rosier tint than they normally do. But if you wanted to use a nice like lipstick or lip gloss, I would definitely recommend either a nude or a red. And that I'm not going to apply anything just because I want my lips to heal, so I've just been applying basically Vaseline. So it's a nice kind of clear gloss as well as hydrating your lips. So if you want to do that, you can too. So that was it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!